Alright, I'm Topher TV. Welcome to Topher TV Plays Minecraft. This is a special episode. It will not be appearing on my channel, and instead be appearing on my friend Yoder's channel. This is Yoderpet's channel. If you like this guy, then you're probably not going to like me, because compared to him, I'm a dick. Anyway, I'm going to real quick be doing a tour of Yoderpet's Minecraft server, which does run a whitelist. We will not be opening it up to the public, or if we do, not any time in the next couple of years, because it's being run on a separate laptop, so it's not something you want to fuck with. Anyway, I was asked to do a tour of the server, which is what I'm about to launch right into, for Yoder's channel. Although it was a little while ago, I'm redoing the video. I'm going to edit it all together. We're going to have a little bit of a fly mod where I fly over. That's not actually a mod. We don't use a lot of mods on the server. We do try them out every once in a while, but we do eventually take them all off. What I'm really using is creative mode. But for now, I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like to fall to your death, respawn at the spawn point, and what the rest of the server looks like. I won't be stopping off in people's houses, but I will be showing you whose house is where. Let's do this. It's the middle of the night. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. We don't actually ever allow cheating in the game, but for the sake of, sorry, that's not what I need to do. For the sake of this Let's Play video, I will be setting the time to 0 at least twice. It's going to take about 15 minutes for me to get this all set up. Anyway, here's the spawn point. I actually hit the ground like right over there. So anyway, but here's the spawn point, and I'm going to show you guys what the server looks like. From the spawn point, you're going to want to head westward. Ignore the flaming zombies. I know they're all queer. I don't care. I don't mean queer like homosexual. I mean queer like they're on fire. I mean, what the hell's up with that? This is almost as stupid as airline food. I'll take you right into the town. That's my house there on the right. I'll give you guys a brief look at that in a little bit. But first, let's look at the main village. Hey. Sometimes sprint does not work for me. I'm using F1 to limit the screen view. This is not a mod. We don't use mods right now, and we never, ever, ever are allowed to cheat. Yoder gets really pissed at me when I do that. Here on the right is Sam's house. She's a good friend of ours. She's on the server with us. It's usually just us and a couple friends. On the left here is Max's house, or Max's hall as it's called. The first bank of Lemia here on our left. Doors on that side over there. And it's just a whole bunch of chests where we store things. Guest house is here. Everything important about the guest house is downstairs, which can be seen right around here. Bedrooms, and just a floor below that are a whole bunch of chests. We built it between two precarious pits so that we could dig down into them and harvest the resources, which we did. Anyway, down below the guest house is a minecart track area, which I will show you in a bit. That's where the track comes out, and this is the other cave that it's built on. It's actually a ravine right here that we just never explored. Bridge goes over to my house. That's me over there. Topher TV's mansion. And here on the left is the main man, the Tower of Power. He lives in a shithole. It's Yoderpet's outhouse. He's the creator of the server. I'll leave him the opportunity to look inside his house and tell me what he wants to do with that. But he built a gigantic tower of mushrooms on the top, and back behind it is, oh, it's a mine shaft. I'll real quick cut in a clip of what the mine shaft looks like right about here. Alright, here we go. Moving on, here in the distance you can see what looks to be a gigantic wooden square, and that's because it is a gigantic wooden square. Our friend Eric decided that he wanted to empty out a whole bunch of dirt and wood to build a gigantic treehouse, and then promptly logged off and hasn't been on since because of midterms. We're all college students here. Moving along, we've come in a straight line from the spawn point over there. We're going to continue in that line, although with a few variations. We come across Purcellis' house. Austin Purcellis is another friend of ours who plays the game with us. He lives in this place. I really don't know what to call it, so I'm just not calling it anything. It's just Purcellis' house. He also likes to plant a lot of reeds because he realizes that it makes it hard for me to do a let's play of things when I can't see through things. Moving quite along, I'm going to go ahead and sprint on over to the next area. And I might speed this bit up. There in the distance you're starting to see render Elephant Mountain. I'll give you guys a good idea why it's called Elephant Mountain later in the video. But it is a gigantic overhang in the shape of an elephant's head. Or something resembling an elephant's head, that's why I call it that. Anyway, over here on the right, ignore that skeleton, I will show you guys our main mining area. It's this hole right here. Tiny little thing, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Over here where the water and the lava is, just down here, is actually the bottom of a second ravine. It's a ravine going that way there, another ravine going this way here, and at the bottom of this ravine, an abandoned mine shaft. Yeah, we get a lot of resources out of here. But we keep forgetting to get that coal. I'll take care of that some other time. Coming along once again in a straight line, there's Purcellis' house just barely rendering, and you can probably see the shadow of Yoder's tower if this, or you could if the, quality of this video wasn't so bad. Straight along in a straight line. Ignore that clearly misplaced workbench. It's not worth paying attention to. Don't even look at it. Ignore that. That's why we call it Elephant Mountain. Looks kind of like an elephant. If you can't see it, then, well, sorry. Wish you could. Here we're coming up on the last two houses in our tour. We have Zach's house, which I really don't know how to describe. I'll probably put in an overview here. This is his first time ever playing Minecraft, and he decided he wanted to build a hallway, an underground hallway, to a beach house, which he has not even begun work on. It's just a cobblestone framework. But that's what his house looks like. And then, how did I get here? Who am I? Sorry. I'm a little paranoid sometimes. Go ahead and, whatever. Put the block back later. Continuing right along, we have the final house on our tour, Jeff's Fortress. He has a small castle inside of a very large cobblestone wall. Nice to know that he put some effort into it. Put in an overview of the house here. And we're back. This is essentially what it looks like inside the wall. The old fortress, bedroom on top, main chest room here, and then a couple very large corridors down below. That's about it for this section of the tour. So I'll go ahead and put in the overviews where I fly over everything in just a second. I'm gonna find where's the top of the wall.